For disabled people in Britain, the last year has been marked by highs and lows. The Paralympics were the best of times. Great achievements by the world's best disabled athletes, proving that the word excellence can be used in the same sentence as the word disability. 2.7 million spectators at events, as well as many millions more who watch disabled athletes on television, thanks to the excellent work of Channel 4. The lows would include the continuing process of cuts to welfare and the consequent impact on the living standards of disabled people, among them many Paralympians themselves. For many years, disability provision in Britain has been improving. Now it looks as if things are getting much, much worse. Alongside the changes to benefit entitlements, the very same media, which was praising disabled sporting success, is now attacking supposed benefit scroungers, ignoring evidence of very low levels of disability benefit fraud. Research at Glasgow University shows how these negative stories translate into negative attitudes towards disabled people. Between 2004-05 and 2010-11, there was a reduction in positive stories in newspapers about the everyday life of disabled people, and more than twice as many articles focusing on disability benefit fraud. There was a 50% increase in the use of words like scrounger, cheat, and skiver. No wonder that benefit fraud was the disability story which ordinary people picked up on. Members of the public had the impression that 70% of claimants were fraudulent, whereas in reality, fraud accounts for less than 1% of cases. But aside from distorted representations, I think we also have a perception problem. How can the same disabled people who are proving their prowess and beating the world now need handouts from the welfare state? We need everyone to be aware that disabled people are a very, very diverse population who have a wide range of health needs and physical abilities. After all, only a tiny minority of disabled people become Paralympians. Many disabled people have real problems with health and pain and coping with everyday life. And most of us need some support to meet the extra costs of disability, such as transport, heating, or special equipment. We all welcome Paralympians like Ellie Simmonds becoming household names because they've worked hard for their success and they deserve recognition. But we know too that hundreds of disabled people are also working hard in the arts, and some of them are beginning to make an equivalent impact in their own fields. I'm thinking of Jenny Seeley, or Caroline Bowditch, or Matt Fraser. We need both to recognise and celebrate disabled artists, but also to challenge them to raise their game. We need to be self-critical and demand the best of each other. Disability art is not just community art. There's no reason why the future Tracy Emin or Akram Khan or David Tennant should not be a disabled person. We have the ideas, we have the passion, we have the creativity. But there may be some more work to be done to make sure that the talented kids and young adults with disabilities get the grades they need at school and the training they need at college and the funding and employment opportunities that can set them on that road to cultural success. We should remove barriers, open our minds, and encourage disabled people to aspire to the very best in the arts world, just as in the sports world. The momentum of the Paralympics should not be limited to the athletic stadium or the swimming pool, but should inspire and motivate disabled people wherever they're striving. The key message is that all disabled people have the potential to achieve more in their lives and to participate in our society and to make a difference to Britain. But in order to do that, they need proper investment and a lasting change in attitudes. Not superheroes, and certainly not scroungers. Disabled people are ordinary men and women who often do extraordinary things.